How's everybody doing? It's the 21st. Uh, it's about 8 o'clock at night. It's my day one of mobilization. I got my round of chemo. They gave me steroids and some other stuff. They actually gave me insulin too, because I take pills for my diabetes. And steroids are crazy stuff. But yeah, they put me on all kinds of meds. I can't remember the exact name of them. One's just fluid. One is to make me go pee all the time. I think that's the LASIK. I think that's what they call it. I can't remember the name of the chemo, so I'll find out another time. There was something else they did, but yeah, day one of mobilization, it went well. For most of the day I was in my regular clothes. I'm still kind of in regular clothes. Like, I'm only in the gown because I got a catheter in. I don't want to pee all over my pants. It's bad enough already having incontinency and bladder problems and things like that with the bladder spasms that MS has given me. It makes me want to clench up and want to go pee, and it would like blow past the catheter on the tip of my pee-pee. And I'd do what I had to do, but yeah, you can see where they got the line in me for the chemo. And this is just fluids now. They chucked the chemo in right there, did some other stuff. It's a relaxing day, kinda. It's a stressful day, kinda. But I'm glad it's about over. Chemo didn't do anything crazy to me. And yeah, I'm in my comfy bed, just leaning back here doing what I do. But yeah, chemo didn't do anything really hard to me today, so I don't know if I should expect worse deals with the chemo once transplant starts on the 21st, 22nd, one of those days, I can't remember. My schedule's all the way over there, and my catheter bag's right there, hooked to the bed, and I don't want to get up and walk like I can, but I don't want to. So I don't know how the chemo is really gonna hit me once I go for transplant. I do have my discharge papers already, but I'm not discharged. What else? The nurses here are real nice. They're real nice people. I had a male nurse, his name was Alan, and we just shot the shit for the most part. And every time he'd come in, when these machines I got over here for all the IVs were beeping and chiming, he would come in. I'd tell him a story of this, or I'd tell him a story of that. It's good to have somebody to talk to, let's put it that way. I feel like I'm peeing myself right now. That's the insane part. I don't like feeling like I pee myself. But I got a nice view. I'm going to show you guys the view with the phone, and hopefully you guys can see what my room has got a view of. Like, we got a building there, but under this pillar that's right here is Lake Michigan. It's nice. It's a really nice view. I've watched like all half-hour TV. That's insane today. But I asked questions to the nurse practitioner, I think it was, because I was afraid to ask Dr. Burt. He said jump. I said, yes, massa. And how high? And I jumped. Maybe by the end of this, I will be able to jump that high. Who knows? But none of my facial hair fell out either. That's kind of intriguing. God only knows when the transplant starts and it gets real heavy what it'll do to me. So, but let's see here. I got here at 7, quarter after 7 this morning, checking at the front desk. They had me go to the lobby and wait. And a lady came out and she called 2 names. One of them was mine. And another one, I forget the gentleman's name. He's a real nice guy. He came up for mobilization starting today too, so that was kind of cool. Once I get to where I get the catheter out and I can move around tomorrow, I'm going to try to make some rounds and see some people here. That would be the polite thing to do. I mean, you guys are all my family, and for those of you who, aren't the HSCT family, my STEMI family, if you come visit me during transplant, maybe you might see somebody in a room or so when I'm walking around. It's cool. I'm really excited and nervous. Last night I couldn't sleep. Maybe it's because of all the weirdos yelling outside the motel. I had to stay out last night. Because technically, my stay at DeWitt the room didn't open till today. So, because I had to be here at 7:30 in the morning, I didn't feel like getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning just to be here. 2-hour drive from Pontiac, plus the traffic. Yeah, we're talking nuts. Plus parking for the car. Yeah, nuts. But I stay at DeWitt, not too far from here. I haven't even seen my room yet, so tomorrow I will. I guess DeWitt has window units. I didn't know that. I figured a hotel would have central air. You get $1,600 from one person for 10 days, and I don't know how many rooms they got, but you think they could get central air? Just saying. But I don't care either way. It's got air conditioning. The rooms ain't huge and extravagant, according to my mother. But it's good. It's decent. I guess the bed's going to be nice. I'm laying claim to that. Sorry. I don't want to sleep on the couch that they got there. She went out and got some food today. Little odds and ends. We brought up a lot of food. Not a lot. I eat like a horse all the time. Well, I'm not gonna lie about it. But yeah, staying at DeWitt. I'll be released tomorrow. Like I said, today is the 21st of June, and I'm released tomorrow, and I believe paperwork said I needed to start my Neupogen shots on Saturday. And I gotta ask, her name is Michelle. I gotta ask Michelle if that's 2 shots at 7 a.m. or if I space them out. Like, do one at 7 a.m., do one at 7 p.m., you know what I mean? Or if I do them both at the same time. If I gotta do them both at the same time, meh, whatever. Gotta do it. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do this this blog here because I wanted everybody to see that I'm doing it. You know, and I got some people I know who I hold very dear in my heart and I'm very upset with that are ignorant and don't believe me. And one thing I got to say about that is, why the hell would I put myself through chemotherapy if I was lying? How could I convince somebody to give me this really expensive drug that could damage more than it helps, potentially, you know, for cancer patients, it could be said like that, whatever. Why would I do that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to kind of give you a show of the room, okay? Like, there's machines. I had 4 bags up there. That is fluids. That, this one closest to me, is starts with an M. It's something to wash the chemo out of my bladder. That's why I got a catheter too, because Dr. Burt is worried about the chemo sitting on my bladder, like something about how the body processes it, and this is the way I take it. I'm not a doctor. Anybody can correct me. I'm guessing the body uses up the chemical and then expels it through urine, I think, because they put the catheter in, so this exact chemo that I did get today doesn't sit on my bladder, because if it sits on my bladder, it will damage it so bad that I'll have to live with a urinator catheter the rest of my life. And I'll tell you what, I didn't even like it when the nurse did it. I hate it. Something went inside my pee-pee. No, like, seriously, like, I smashed my hand. You know what? Yeah, see that little shiny mark? It was a lot bigger. Came down to about right there. I smashed my hand, 4-pound maul. Full swing with a 4-pound maul when I was a mechanic trying, thorn it. Hand right there. Smash. Yeah. Trying to do something. And it was because I missed. But I would do that again before getting a cath. I'm just finicky like that, you know? It's my pecker. But I gotta do what I gotta do. That's what I told the nurse practitioner, Michelle, I think her name is. I told her, you know, just like I told Dr. Burt. I didn't tell Dr. Burt this, but I will. I'm sure I'm going to see him tomorrow, and I'll tell him. He says jump, I say how high. And that's how it's going to be until I am done. He is the grand wizard, the master of all this. So, yeah, I look really fat. I'm not this fat, by the way, folks. Like, it's just the angle, and I'm relaxing. Don't worry. Fatty. But yeah, I had chemo today and those other meds, and I got wasabi nose. And, you know, I was talking to a lot of people. My stem cell sister, I won't say her name, just out of respect, because I post this to my wall too, and I don't think people need to know. She was talking about getting wasabi nose, and she could feel something. And Ma came back. She went and checked into the hotel and got it all unpacked and ready for me to get there tomorrow. But she was telling me about wasabi nose and feeling it coming on. And it was, Ma came back, and I don't know if it was an MS nap or something, but yeah, it hit me. And it wasn't real hard, real fast, but I told him, you might want to drop the drip down a little bit and, let me do. So that's what they did, and they gave me Pepsid, like Pepsid AC. Yeah, they gave me Pepsid, and the wasabi nose never got any worse, and I'm sure that's going to be something that I'm going to have to fight when I go through transplant. But I'm up here. I'm doing this. I'm going to start my shots Saturday, I think. Everybody here is really nice. Everybody is pretty decent. I know tomorrow when I get released, I'm gonna go and see one of my stem cell sisters. The one that turned me on to my insurance that got me approved. And I'm gonna try to, I believe she requested from me to, because we got the same insurance. She had to pay out of pocket though. She got denied, and we have the exact same insurance. Not exactly. I bought Primo. She bought what she bought. I don't know what she bought, but it's not the same package I bought. I bought the most expensive one. But she's got MS too. And it confuses me where the hell insurance companies get off denying people. Like I said, same insurance company, I just pay more. Doesn't make sense to me. Why did she get denied and have to pay out of pocket? So I'm right there with her, frustrated, and I'm gonna do everything I can to help her get reimbursed. Cause that's, and I'm talking right to you. I'm gonna do everything I can to help you get reimbursed. It's dumbfounding. So this is day one of mobilization. I went a little bit longer than I normally do. I'll probably cut it short here real fast because a lot's going on in my head. I just wanted to give everybody an update and let everybody know what I'm doing. And I'll do more as the Neupogen shots come and I start doing that, because there'll be like bone pain and stuff too that I get from Neupogen shots. At least that's what my stem cell sister who came and visited me today was talking about, getting the bone pain. So we'll do another update here pretty soon. This is just the beginning of the process, folks. I got this stay, I got the 21st. I came up here yesterday, so let's say the 20th through the 2nd of July. That is my mobilization stay. Okay, I get released tomorrow. I start taking my Neupogen shots. I got to be precautious. I don't have, I took the chemo. Chemo started to wipe out my immune system. Probably didn't totally wipe out my immune system, but it started. So, I got to be precautious and stuff. When I see the nurse practitioner, or Michelle, or whatever she goes by, when I see her tomorrow, I'll ask her if I need, caps and gowns or anything like that. People who smoke, my best friend smokes. I'm probably going to have to stay away from my friends who smoke. It ain't like me saying, oh, I don't want nothing to do with you. It's me saying, I have to do this. So it's no offense, folks. None at all. Yep. Next week, maybe next Monday, I'll do another update and let everybody know where I'm at. I love all my stem cell family. We're all in this boat together. We're rocking it like it's 1999. And, whoever I can get out and see, I'll get out and see. Everybody else, like I said, I love you. And the people who inspired me. Some lady last night gave me a big, long speech comment. And I won't say her name. She's been through HSCT. She was a big inspiration to me too. I love her. And I'm not going weirdo. It's not like, oh, I love you. So nobody get stupid like that. And I'm not talking about my HSCT family getting stupid. I'm talking about people from Pontiac. Some people from Pontiac are like, Sean's spurting out, he loves people. It's not that I love them. It's like I have compassion in my heart for people. So yeah, last night, lady, you know who you are. Thank you for the speech. It's exactly what I needed to hear. Thank you very much. I went a little longer on this video, so I'll be wrapping it up here real fast. But just shout outs to the family here, anybody who is pre-testing, anybody who's in mobilization, anybody who's in transplant. If you want me to come visit, and like I said, I'm up here till the 2nd of July, just let me know, and I'll come visit. I don't mind seeing anybody. My ma, she's taking off Friday, going back to work next week. That's all I needed her to do, and technically we don't need a caregiver, you know, for mobilization. It's just suggested. So she's gonna help me where she can and do what she can. I love my mom. And everybody else, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you learn from the video, and I will tag everybody I can in this. I'm gonna be annoying. You guys have a good one.